Hi everyone, and welcome to part 6 of Let's Build a Vet Clinic. So I'm going to start things off by fixing up the reception area because a bunch of you left really good suggestions for improving it. And after that we should be able to get into a bit more furnishing because I'm hoping to finish the bathrooms and maybe get one of the exam rooms done, or at least get a start on them. So let's just get into this. So first of all, Freak Show 1018 suggested that I use the magazine racks that came with Parenthood because I completely forgot that those existed, and that would definitely be a good touch for this waiting room here. So let's go here and sort by Parenthood. I think it was in there it is. Okay, yeah, that works. Perfect. Oh, I just realized I forgot to put on the move objects sheet. Okay, bb.move objects. Alright, good to go. And we'll stick that here. Oh, and that, like the whole, item come from a game pack thing reminds me that we are getting a new game pack very soon, which is exciting. So it's gonna be like, what are they? I think it was called Jungle Adventure, something like that, because there was stuff leaking, like Origin was leaking description of it. So it actually sounds kind of cool, and like it's sort of like World Adventures in a way. So that should be interesting. Not sure when it's gonna come out though. Probably sometime in March, I'm guessing. I don't know, but yeah, it'll be kind of cool to have something new to do in the game. Although I'm worried that since it's a game pack, it might not come with a ton of exploring. Like there might not be a ton of tombs or whatever that you can explore, but we'll see. I mean, it feels like game packs usually come with a good bit of content. So anyway, yeah, I think that color works. It kind of ties in with this a little bit, so yep, we're good to go with that. What else? Oh yeah, Blake and Victoria suggested that I replace these boxes I had up here with these. So we'll just go ahead and get rid of all of these. I guess we'll just do one side at first just to see how it looks and how it fits in. So I think, oh no, it's not snapping, so we have to unfortunately use Alt to fit it in a little bit. But I think that'll look a little bit better than just having those boxes in here, although it's a little bit wide, so this is going to be kind of annoying and tedious to fit all of these in here. Here's what it looks like with all the boxes replaced with a wall decoration item, which definitely looks better, so thank you so much for suggesting that. Next, Moocrafter asked that I try using like a lavender or magenta color on the wall instead, so I just want to see how that looks. Do we have a lighter? Okay, yeah, we probably got a lighter purple in here. So we can try this. I mean, I like the blue, so I kind of want to stick with the blue, but we'll just test it out to see what it looks like. Yeah, we also have this. I mean, let's just compare all these. I'm leaning towards keeping the blue. Yeah, I personally think the blue looks a little bit better, but I just want to try all those out. But I will use those colors in other rooms in the build because with this build, I want to use pastels on all the walls because I mean, we've kind of got that going right now. I just want everything to look bright and cheerful. I think pastels would be a good way to do that. Plus, I typically don't use pastels very much in my builds. And then another suggestion Moocrafter had was to put a small rug behind the counter as kind of like a sleeping area for a dog, because a lot of the times vet clinics will, vet clinic owners will have their pets there with them, and they'll just kind of have little cat beds and stuff for them, which I've seen. Like, I've gone into vets before, and they just had a cat kind of walking around, which I always like. So we'll just, I kind of want something a little bit more square shaped, so we're definitely going to size something down. We could probably size this down one, and then that might fit. Or we could use the one rug that came with City Living. Yeah, I think that's actually a really good size for that. So we just kind of stick that back here. Maybe size it down one. How does it look if we size it down once? Yeah, I think that's a better size, because I imagine this is for a small dog. Alright, so we got that. Should we make it... I guess we don't have to make it something that blends in. But I do want to go with something lighter. I guess I could... kind of like the look of that. Or we go with green. Yeah, let's go with green. Just get a little bit of a different color in there. And then to go with that, Victoria suggested that I move a small pet bed up onto the counter because, that could work for a cat. Because, I mean, this could be like for a dog. And then I imagine that one on the counter could be for a cat because dogs, especially small dogs, typically can't really jump that well. So they'd have some trouble getting up onto the counter. But a cat would be able to get up here, no problem. So we can have that here in the front, or it might be... Do we have enough room back here? No, I think it'd be nice if we had it up front here. Yeah, I don't think it'll actually be functional though, but it looks cute. So what do we want to go? Something nice and light. I think that could look nice. Go try to get a different, more pastel-y color like that. Yeah, I think that's good. And then I feel like we should have something else back here. I'm not sure what, though. Maybe we could add another one of these. Why not? And we could change... No, I think it's fine. We'll keep that. Okay, so what else do we have? Oh, Dakota suggested I add a corkboard somewhere in here because they said that they noticed a lot that a lot of vet clinics will have a corkboard with stuff like for missing pets or other information on them. So I think now we should be able to find it easily enough if we just go through here. I think it was just a base game item. So I could probably replace one of those posters that we have here with that. Yeah, I think this one works best for that. So we'll just get rid of you and then leave that in here. And then SkyChime658 had a bunch of really good suggestions for making this place better. So one thing they said was that I could add a nameplate to the desk in addition to the business cards. Alright, here it is. So we can just put it right behind the computer like that. Alright, that works. And I think we had a shade of it. Yes, this. Alright, so it's come together a little bit more. Another thing they said was that instead of having the trash can where I have it now, we could get rid of the chair and then move it in front of the window. Or, yeah, over here in front of the window so it'll stick in the corner. Because, yeah, they brought up that trash cans tend to be near doors, so that definitely works. And then for the other side, they said I could use one of the signs from Get to Work and then have some pet food around that. So that could be like the pet food display that I was talking about wanting to have. And then another bonus about that is that solves that whole issue I was having with the chair swatches not matching. So we can use this. Yeah, I like that coloring. Although I'm not sure if we should go with a different sign like... Yeah, we don't have a lot of space in here, so I don't think we have enough space to go with one of those signs. So that works. And then we'll just throw in the pet food item on top of that. Alright, so just sort by cats and dogs. There it is. So we can throw in a couple of these. Can we fit two in here? Yeah, I think we can work it out. Alright, so we'll arrange it like that. I think that looks a little bit better anyway. We'll just kind of have to smush them in together a bit. And let's go with... So we can have one be cat food and one be dog food. So I think we'll go with the green. Alright, that works. Although I don't... Something about that... I don't know. I just feel like it could look nicer than it does. Like, maybe we do need to go with a better sign. But then, it's just anything else won't really fit. I don't know, because if we did this, like, we can intersect things a little bit, but then you're kind of blocking the sides, and then that's another problem. I don't know what to do. Maybe there was, because we did have the shelving that came with Get to Work, so maybe, like, some of that miscellaneous display shelving could work, and then we could stick one of the smaller signs on it. Oh, like, we could use this. And just have a whole bunch of pet food on it. Yeah, that might work a little bit better. And then another thing that I realized I should add that I forgot to was pet food bowls, because I noticed that in the the vet clinic that came with the game, they had pet food in here. They also had the little Roomba thing, so that's probably some stuff I should add in. And then also little pet toy things so it can keep the pets occupied while they're waiting. Okay, this definitely works better. Doesn't quite fit. Eh, now it works. And we should probably... Oh, no. It's floating. I might just... No, I shouldn't leave it floating like that. No, we should lower it. Okay, yeah, that kind of works better anyway. And then to fill the other shelf, what I could do is just size the bags down so it looks like smaller size, smaller bags of the same food. Like, okay, no, maybe that's too small. Yeah, I think that's a good size. So on this shelf, we should be able to fit both the dog food and the cat food. Oh yeah, we got room for both of those. Alright, so we'll do the same thing here. We'll shift left bracket. And then Control 9 to raise it up. Yeah, I mean, I wish it looked a little bit like we could have a nicer shelf like this. There was some, but I think there's like a more bakery-oriented shelf that I don't think would really work that well, but I mean, that's fine anyway. I think that's better than just having it on the floor. It looks a little bit more put together than that. Kind of like that. Maybe the all white. Or we could go with that one. Was that what we originally had? No, we had that. I like that a little bit more. Alright, so that works. And then we'll just grab the smaller sign Yeah, this one. And throw it... No, this. No! I want it to snap to the top. Okay, so I'm gonna have to move the shelf away and then raise it up and try to hope that we get it to the right level. Alright, that looks good to me. Yeah, that works. Okay, so get rid of you and then change this to the similar coloring, although maybe we should go with something that stands out a little. I like that one. Although that isn't as, yeah, I think that's a better sign to go for, because that looks kind of like a discount sign. And then another thing Skycharms brought up was that I could take the one rug here that I was trying to stick in the middle and then just put it in front of the door. So we could see how... I kind of like the dog bone one that we have there. We could also use that one. No, I think I'll actually stick with this. I like how that one looks. Alright, so I think that's done. Yeah, that looks better than having those two chairs there. Oh, another thing they brought up was that if you put in the hidden object sheet, there was actually a magazine decoration. I think it came with Outdoor Retreat. So, yeah, there we go. That should be it. So let's go to what? Oh, right, I wasn't in the box here. Okay, debug. And then if we sort by Outdoor Retreat, you should be able to find it. Here it is. It turns out it was actually from Spot A, not Outdoor Retreat like I thought. So we can just, maybe there was actually one, because I could have sworn I saw one from Outdoor Retreat, like it was that wilderness magazine that they read when they go into the tents, but anyway, I don't feel like looking for it, so we'll put those down and replace the books with that. So yeah, that looks a lot better. What else do we have for this area? Oh yeah, Endless Sims also brought up that maybe just having those saucer lights that I put at the base of this light and having that be it might be a little bit better than having these hanging ones. So I think I'll just do that, and that might also help with the whole this place being lit up like a Christmas tree issue. Wait, no, I want to size it up, not down. Was that? Yeah, I think that was the original size. So we'll just have a couple of these in here, and that'll fix that whole issue with things being too bright. Was that the original size? I think that might have been the original size of it. Let's see. Oh yeah, that was. Okay, so I had to size it up again. Yeah, I think that's good. So I'm actually just gonna get rid of... Oh, did I not put the... Oh no, I guess I just happened to delete both of them at once. Okay, yeah, so we'll just fix this and put these lights in. Going back here. Okay, yeah, makes it a little bit brighter. Oh yeah, I also wanted to add in the pet food and toy dispensers, so let me do that before we move on. Yeah, there's just a lot that I ended up wanting to fix up in this area. I like that color. We have the more... Okay, no, this was the fancier one that I grabbed. So we can go with... Let's go with this, and then for this part of it, we can maybe use the blue. Actually, no, I kind of want to go with something a little bit more neutral. So we're going to do that, and then I guess just go with... No, I kind of like the different color bottle. Okay, so we'll stick with that, and then we'll get the little pet toy dispenser over here, and I think I'll change that to the more beige wood. Okay, so that works. And then, what was the other? Oh, right, the Roomba. So that was in electronics, I believe. Yeah, here it is. So we can just go with the nice one for here. And have it, let's just have it off to the side here near the couch. Or I guess as you go back. Or even, where would be a good spot? Like behind here? No, I think we'll stick it against. I'm trying to figure out a good spot. Oh, we could stick it near the trash can. Yeah, that works, because I wanted to put something in there anyway. So I think I'll just go with, yeah, we'll just go with that coloring for it. Or perhaps instead of having out here in this area, we could throw it in. I mean, I'll figure out a better place to put later, but it might be better to just keep it back in here, like closer to the exam rooms, because I think that looks like a little bit too much just having that out here in the entrance area. But I think it is coming together a lot more. Like, it definitely looks a lot better now that we've made these changes to this area, so... I think I'm finally going to move on from this, but something that Skycharms did remind me is that so that one fridge that you can dispense stuff from is something that, because I didn't realize this, but customers can actually buy stuff from here, so I want to have one of these close to the foyer, or not the foyer, but the reception area, and it might be a little bit too cramped if we stick that back here, so what if we, because I was trying to figure out stuff to put here beforehand, so we could have it back in this area. So that way it's kind of close to the foyer, or the... Why do I keep calling it a foyer? I don't think it's really actually a foyer. Yeah, I think that works, because I was trying to figure out what to do there anyway, and then it's too tight if you stick it in going back here. So moving on, I wanted to take care of the bathrooms in here. I guess we'll get rid of these lights since I decided that I don't want to continue to use those. So as far as the layout, I think what we'll have to do is in this bathroom, sinks here, and then some stalls over in here, and then this one, sinks can go here, and then some stalls can go in here. So this layout kind of works out a little bit better, because I think I was originally planning to have stalls there and then sinks here, but with the door placement that doesn't exactly work out, but that's fine. And as far as counters, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and pull these ones in here as well. So we can kind of continue the look about there. And for the wall, I wanted to use this same color, but in the swatch that has, was this our same one? Okay, no, that's not. But yeah, and the one with the actual, that actually has the molding. Okay, yeah, that's the one we used. And then for the flooring, I think we should go with a tile, but something that's different than what we used in here. So I'm thinking this one, but in the light beige color, which looks really nice. And let's get the walls in for where the stalls are going to go. Alright, so I have to come out like that. Yeah, that works. And unfortunately, we're going to have to stick lights in each of those. Oh well. Alright, so we got to fix the wall covering. Then we got to figure out a trim for there. I don't know why the lighting is working out better in this bathroom over here. Like, that one looks like we don't really have to put separate lights in, but for some reason this one does. I don't know why that is. But I guess we're gonna have to have a bunch of lights in these bathrooms. Maybe we just have one. No, but I don't like how those lights are coming out dark. Alright, whatever. I guess we'll have to go ahead and do that. Now we'll center that. Move that one a little bit further over. Although now those walls are showing up dark, so I'm just gonna move that a little bit out this way. And then for the doors to the stalls, I'm just gonna use this one that came with cats and dogs. And for the trim, thinking we can go with a white trim. Yeah, I think this one will do. Alright, there we go. Looking good. Okay, so moving on, I'm just gonna go ahead and put some mirrors in behind these. Yeah, I know bathrooms aren't exactly the most thrilling furnishing, but yeah, I just want to show the whole process of making this build. Okay, so move that over a little bit. And next we need the sinks, so I'll just use these ones. And, oh right, I don't want to forget the toilets. That's definitely an important part of a bathroom. It's kind of the whole point of the room. So I think I'll just go with these. And then I also want to remember the toilet paper roll. Yeah, I think that's what I used. So we'll just get that, stick it in all the bathrooms, try to stick it at the same level in each one. And I don't think I'm going to stick, because sometimes I like to stick like a painting above the toilet or something like that, but I don't think we really need to worry about that in here. I think it's fine just to leave it as is. So next I wanted to get the usual like community lot type decorations, like, you know, like the soap dispenser and that whole deal, and that's not electronics, that's in decorations. So I'm just going to sort by get to work so we can find that a bit easier. Yeah, I think we'll stick that above the sink here. And I wanted to make it, I think we had an all white. No, you know what, actually I like that swatch. Yeah, we'll stick with that. And then this one I'll keep in the all white swatch. And then this one can go over here, and then I want to stick some trash cans so we can have those underneath the paper towel dispenser. And other than that, I don't think we really need a whole lot else for these. Like maybe some decorations. Like I could put some of those cats and dogs decals throughout here just to make it look a little more cute and homey and all of that. So let's go ahead and do that. And just go here, sort by cats and dogs to make things a little bit easier. Oh, so we could take this one and stick it on the counter so it looks kind of like the cat's on the counter and it's going to be jumping down. I think that would look really cute. And then we can stick this one up here kind of, you know, above the counter like that. And then we also have those cloud decals. So we could have one over here on this wall. And then put another one in this bathroom. And do we need one here? No, we could stick something else in here. Like maybe the... Okay, no, that's a little bit big. Yeah, we could just fit another one over here. I forget if these have more... Yeah, they don't have more swatches. So do we want to throw anyone else... Any other ones in here? We could stick this little dog on the floor. And then have another one of the dog decals in here. And I think that's good to go. Yeah, I feel like that's about all we really need for these bathrooms. Okay, yeah, just making sure I got all the essentials. So now to move on to this exam room. And what I was thinking that I could do, I don't think I'll get to in this part, but I was thinking that once I furnish this one, rather than redoing everything from scratch for this one, since it's the same size, what I could do is just copy the room and then move it over to here and just change the colorings of things, because they're pretty much going to end up being the same, so I don't really see the point of furnishing each room from scratch. Let's move it the same way as the tile out there. Yeah, because I just want to keep the same tile we had out in that area. And I'm kind of feeling the white one. So what we should have in here is some counters going all the way across. And then on the end, we could always use these shorter end pieces. Yeah, I think that looks nice. And then we could also use some cabinets, although... Okay, no, right, these aren't see-through, so I think that's fine. And we'll stick the end ones, although I don't remember if the end ones look like they had... Okay, no, that doesn't work. Oh no, this is fine. So if we get this to actually snap to the right place, that'd be great. That took a while, but I finally got that to snap in there. Okay, so moving on, do we want to have curtains in here? I don't know if it really... I mean, it probably would make it look nicer if we stuck actual curtains in here, but maybe for this room we just want to stick with blinds. So let me take these. Although those are... No, I think it's fine if we have them like that. So do we want to have blinds? I think... Yeah, I think this is an exam room. Probably be a little bit more realistic if we just have blinds in here rather than curtains. Yeah, I think that kind of fits in a little bit better. Alright, so we got that. I'm going to add another one of these lights in. Oh, why did my camera spin like that? Okay, then. Yeah, it needs to be a little bit brighter. So we'll just add another one of these lights in here. And did I center this in the room? I don't know if I did or not. Okay, no, I think it's centered this way, but not that way. Right? I could probably move it around a little bit. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, so we leave that there. Let's pick out the wall coloring. So maybe we could use the lavender color that I didn't end up using out here and here. Yeah, let's see how that looks. And then I want to do the whole, you know, having the paw prints around the wall thing that I did out in the main area, because I thought that looked really cute. Let's see, I want to go with that color, or like this kind of a color. I like that one. I also liked this color, although that's a little bit more of a gray, but it's kind of got a little touch of purple to it. You know what? I think I'll go with this one. Okay, so I'll just grab these and put this all around the room. What level? So I think I had a little bit. Actually, let me turn on quarter tile placement, because I think that's what I used to get it to where I put it out there. Yeah, I think this is where I had it out in the main area. So this will make it a little bit easier to put some posters in and all of that. Okay, yeah, looks like that's where it is. I guess, yeah, we could stick some behind the counters. Why not? Although, okay, maybe not behind the counters. Yeah, we'll just leave it off of that wall. And then just continue it around here. And then we'll, of course, get some posters and everything around the room. I'm not sure what else I can't... I'd have to look at the Brindleton Hospital again to remember what exactly they had in there. You know, probably some chairs in here, like, you know, chairs to sit and wait while your pet's being examined would be good. Yeah, so we can just stick the same posters in here. So throw this one in. And, over here we can have this one against this wall. And then we could probably put in, like, the cloud decals that we had in the bathroom up above this area. So I think this is where we're just gonna have some waiting chairs. And, I mean, really, I don't think there's a lot that... Actually, does it? Should we have... Okay, no, I don't know about that. We can just add this poster in here instead. Okay, right, no, right, we can size it down. Okay, no, I think the size was fine. Yeah, that fits in there, although... Oh, whoops, I left that on. Although now, I don't know about this wall coloring. I'm not sure if it just doesn't look right because it doesn't really go with the flooring, but we could also use this more salmon color. Yeah, I think that actually works a little bit better. And then we could probably use this mint color for one of the rooms and make one of them. I mean, we could try a purple color again in one of the other rooms, but I think for this one, I'm just going to go with this color. So continuing on, let's get the chairs in there. So I'm just going to use those same ones that I took out of the front area. Oh, where is it? No, these were... Okay, well, that kind of works, but I think these work a little bit better. So we'll just throw in a couple of these here, and then maybe a table for people to put their bags on, or like the pet carrier or something like that. So go with this, and then we can grab this same table in here. Maybe we should go with a smaller one. I don't know. You know, maybe I think I'm just going to get rid of this poster and figure out something else to put there, because... Yeah, I'm not really feeling that. Like, we could have these ones over here and then spread them out a little bit since this wall's larger, and then just figure out something else to stick over here. And let's change this to maybe a more grayish color, something a little bit lighter. Or actually, let's get rid of this one and just go with a different one. Like, I could actually use that Get to Work one that I was trying in the last part. Okay, yeah, this one. Yeah, that definitely goes a little bit better with this room. Do we want to go with the gray color to match? No, I think... You know what, I feel like maybe we need some more warmer woods in here. I don't know, I'm just not really sure about this. Like, we could just go with that color anyway. I'm just gonna get rid of this furniture because it might look better if we just pick a completely different kind of chair. We could just use this one because it's kind of similar, but it might have some colors that work a little bit better. Because I just don't like how it looks with, you know, like a bunch of shades of gray in here. So let's see. So we have a white coloring with this. Oh, I actually like this. Yeah, I think that looks a lot better than what we had with the other one. And then we've got a similar kind of swatch we had. Yeah, this has... I think this has really similar swatches to that other chair. Oh, that also looks nice. Yeah, I think that works for here. So which looks better, this or this? I think I'll try this. I just realized another option we have is that we could use this one. I mean, this one might work well. So I think even this first color I put it down in works with it. Yeah, because I wanted something lighter, so I think that might be the best one. I do like how that looks in here. And then we can revisit using this swatch. Okay, yeah, I think it looks better. Okay, there we go. We've got that figured out finally. And then we can add some plants in here to make it feel a little bit more cozy and welcoming. Okay, so we can have this over here in the corner. Actually, I don't know about that one. So I wanted to try using the one that came with perfect patio stuff. Okay, yeah, this one will look a little bit better in here. And I'll just keep that in... I guess we could change it. Which looks better, the white or that? No, I think we'll keep it in the white. Okay, so what else do we need? We need a trash can. So we'll just grab this one and put it near the door, and then now we've got to figure out what we want to place over here. So I think there are some more posters that... Okay, yeah, like we have these posters. So we can actually fit a couple of these in here. And I'll probably just put all these posters in each of the rooms. Alright, what else do we need in here? Probably a sink for the counters over there would be good. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need a little help with this from you all, so yeah, look forward to seeing what ideas you all have for making this look a little bit better, because yeah, I think this is definitely gonna need some work after I'm done with it. Okay, so we got the sink there. Should we have it in the middle or maybe over to the one side so we can have some other stuff next to it? Yeah, I think it looks a little bit better over to the side. And then next to it, we'll just have some treats and, you know, stuff like that on here. And I could also probably add that instrument, because there's that one decoration that came with it that was just medical tools and stuff like that. So that'd be good. And then there was also, I think, yes, these. So those would be perfect to have in here. So we'll place that over here next to that, and then we can get, or we could even have a card. Okay, no, I don't want to stick anything close to this because, again, I don't want to run into potential issues with not having enough space, so we won't leave it there. So I think we'll just, I want to move that so it's over a little bit closer to this. Okay, that looks a lot better. And in the other spot on the end, we could take one of these, and we can use the dog one and just stick it over here on the end. And that'll look nice and cute. Let's go with this one. And we can also add some decals in behind it. Just add a little bit more personality over there behind the counter. So we just make it look like a couple of pets are sitting here on the counter. I think that'll look really nice. We'll get this little dog over here. And maybe we could size down the clouds and stick them here. Okay, no, I think it's probably better to not have the clouds there. But I feel like we could just take this food bowl one and stick it here. Alright, so that's coming together a little bit more. What else do we need in here? I don't know, I feel like it's missing something, but then again, I don't think this is a room we really need to just stick a ton of stuff in, and then also I think it probably makes a little bit more sense to just leave this empty, because I imagine this is maybe the you know, if someone comes in with a purse or a bag or something like that, this is like the table you would put that in on. And we could also take that, because there's a carrier item, so we get to put the carrier item in here, so that's another thing we can do. Oh, and also, I was reminded that I need to add a litter box in somewhere, so perhaps we could just stick a litter box in here. That could be another thing. So I think that, where was it? Pet toys, pet care. Yeah, here it is. So we'll just stick one of these basic ones in here. Or we could add this one in, because that'd be a little bit nicer. Let's see, which would look... yeah, we'll just go with that. So we can put litter boxes in each of the exam rooms. So that's another thing. And I don't think... Yeah, I feel like this is good, because like, you don't want to add in a ton of stuff. We'll also push this back a little bit. Okay. Yeah, so I think that's good for this room. Next time I'll probably just duplicate this room over to here, and then just change the color of the walls, maybe rearrange a few things a little bit. But I think it's fine to keep each of these rooms looking the same for the most part. So yeah, I'll do that next time, and then I'll probably be able to do these rooms. Like, I might be able to just cut off this part of it and then, you know, flip it over there. So my goal for the next part is to at least do all of the exam rooms. So I'm just going to go ahead and end this one here. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and bye!